Yeah, Connor. Obviously, you guys have played so well all year. Kind of, what's the mindset in a do or die game tomorrow night?
Just come out and play how we know how to play. Obviously, we've been in this spot before. We've lost a game before, and we know how to come out and play and really come out with the right mindset. We're a gritty team, and I think you'll see that tomorrow.
You got anything left in the tank? I know you've already pitched in 2 of these games. Could you come back tomorrow if needed for an inning or something?
I think every pitcher in that on the staff has stuff left in the tank. We all want to be out there, and I think we'll do anything to win the game.
One thing, you didn't have to throw Kevin tonight, so by his standards, he'd probably be pretty fresh. How do you feel about having that ace in the hole?
I mean, not much to say about that. The best pitcher in the country. I mean, anytime you can bring that guy in the game, it's an exciting feeling.
Thanks, Connor.
Let me know if you've got questions in the chat. Hutch.
Yeah, Connor, what was the key to bouncing back and having a better outing tonight for you personally?
I think just establishing a fastball, just getting ahead in counts. Anytime I can, take advantage of that and have the hitters off balance, it's always a plus for me. So that's kind of what I focused on today.
Tom?
Connor, you went out there for it, but what did you make of their scrappy lineup there in the 5th inning? Really kind of capitalized on everything they got.
Definitely, they have a lot of talent. Obviously, they're swinging the bat really well, and obviously, really respect them and the batting lineup they have. Like 1 through 9, they bring it to the park every day. So a lot of experience too. That's a big thing.
Thanks.
Any more questions for Connor? Jason?
Hey, Connor, you mentioned being here before. You guys haven't lost a series. How much do you draw back on not losing a game middle of the series, beginning of the series, and coming back, every weekend that you have this year?
Definitely, it's the same feeling. It's another game, and we have an opportunity tomorrow. This team, like I said before, we have a lot of gritty players and guys that know how to put their nose in the dirt and get going. So I'm happy for them to get the opportunity here. I mean, I think they're excited too. We know we can play tomorrow and give another chance at it.
Clay?
Connor, Coach Van Horn seems to know how to push the buttons. What was the message to you guys out in the outfield a little while ago?
It was just, getting us ready for tomorrow. I mean, you said, another opportunity here, big spot to advance. So just come out there and bring it like we know how to and have people step up.
Really ready for it.
We've got Coach Van Horn with us. Coach, go ahead.
Yeah, just, tough loss. I thought that Nebraska, they outplayed us, no doubt. And we made some mistakes. And some of our mistakes really didn't come back and get us as far as runs, but, it could have. It just was sloppy on our side. We had some chances to drive in some runs. We didn't do it. Give Nebraska's pitcher credit. They got out of some jams and, they just outplayed us and they beat us. They've been here all day. And, just disappointed with that. But, we still have another opportunity tomorrow. So we just need to regroup and play better.
All right, we'll take questions in the chat. Bob, get us started.
Dave, if you want to look at this Nebraska, it's like a 3-game series essentially, and you guys have won every series all year. What kind of confidence do you think that gives you and the team going into tomorrow night?
Well, we're always confident. I mean, we've come through most of the time, like you said, but we got to play better than we did tonight. So we're confident. We're looking forward to tomorrow, and we'll fight them to the end, whether we win or lose. We're going to play hard tomorrow. I guarantee you, we're going to play better.
Do you know who you're starting tomorrow? And obviously, Kevin didn't have to pitch tonight, so I assume he'd be ready to roll.
Yeah, not 100% sure yet. So probably I don't want to say anything yet. Should know in the morning.
I guess how do you feel about your pitching going into tomorrow?
Well, I think we got to get a starter, obviously, and then we've got 3 or 4 of our better relievers ready, but we need to get off to a good start. If we don't, we're going to have to score some runs. We haven't swung the bats well. Really the whole weekend, except for a couple innings on Friday. And really yesterday we'd swing the bats very well. Today we didn't swing the bats very well. And we're facing good pitching, obviously, and a team that knows how to win in Nebraska. So you know, we just have to be better.
Thanks, Dave.
Nate?
Yeah, Dave, you mentioned it. Hitting just, what is Nebraska particularly doing anything particular that's throwing all off the game?
Well, okay, I think I heard what you wanted me to answer. What's Nebraska doing to get our hitters out? They pitch really well. They've thrown well. I mean, you got to give, you know, Swellenbach was really good today. He came in and threw about 65 pitches, and you know, we had a chance to get him on the ropes a couple of times, and he didn't let us. You know, especially there in the ninth. Just made some really big pitches when he needed them. It's just backwards a little bit here and there, but you know, they've done a lot of matching up with our left-handed hitters. When you go back to last night, left on left and right on right, and you know, tonight Perry, he did a good job. He got him off to a good start. He's kind of got looks like a high spin fastball to me. It kind of stays up in the zone, and we were swinging under it. And I think he ran out of gas. You know, he's coming off of an injury, trying to build probably his pitch count up, and you know, they gave us 2 of those runs on a wild pitch and then a throw. So we didn't do much all night.
Let me know if you've got questions in the chat. Hutch?
Yeah, Dave, was there any thought to go with Kostu a batter earlier than you did, or did you like Lockhart's matchup with Schwellenbach there in the 5th?
Yeah, I mean, we thought about it. But again, he had him 1-2 and he made a mistake. You know, he left the pitch up in the zone. He just flipped it over the shortstop's head. And, you know, Nebraska, I think of their first 8 hits, 6 of them were with 2 strikes. And, you know, some of them, they just did a really nice job of staying through the ball, going the other way. But really it was that there were some mistakes made, and they took advantage of it.
And Slavin struck out all 4 times up tonight. Was that just a little bit of rust in his first game back, or what did you see from him?
I think it was, you know, Perry was, you know, probably not a great matchup to come off of 10 days off against left on left. You know, and then Schwellenbach is pretty good. But I thought Brady took some really good swings. I mean, he just missed some pitches. So it's just the way it is. I hope he has a better day tomorrow.
Randy?
Dave, kind of follow up on that question on how they shut your hitters down. It seemed like the high fastball gave your hitters problems all night. What do you attribute that to?
Well, you know, I think with Kyle Perry, just that's where he needs to pitch with the way way the ball stays on plane. I mean, it's hard to get to there, and it looks better than it is to the hitter. You know, so I would credit it to a really good pitching.